Oh god. Oh, we got more skeletons. Okay. This is very hazardous. Damn, that's a good looking tree, brother. Oh no. This is a disaster of epic proportions. The hustle is real with these dudes. They are farming hard. Whenever life gives you trouble, run away and eat some pie. That's my advice. Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Skellyverse. Today, we are outside our custom village. Here's the chicken coop, custom village. We know about this. We built it last time. There was a big old time lapse, a bunch of stuff. We imported one villager. In between episodes, I imported the second villager as promised. And things are, for lack of a better word, they straight popping in here. We got villagers left, right, and center. We also have all kinds of cats, and we even have a security guard around here somewhere. We will introduce you to him whenever we find him. As promised, I did also create 2 extra huts. Created that first one, poofed it into existence, and these are now here also. Very good, very fine. This hut here, I tried to make each one somewhat different in their structure and what's going on, while still following the general design theme of the village, because we want it to look beautiful and gorgeous. And so that's what we have tried to do. Hello. You are a leather worker. I have no use for leather worked goods, but whatever. It doesn't matter. There have been some developments in my plan. See, look, we even have bunk beds. And in case you want to have a fun time with your villager friend, you get one on the bottom. I call it top bunk. I call it top bunk. And they don't like it when you mess with their doors. That's for sure. Yeah. So he said, nah, son. Keep that door open. Hey, what? Yeah. There we go. And, so okay. And then also, we changed the farm around here because villagers, they require a lot of wheat. And that will be another thing that we're trying to figure out today is how to maximize our wheat output, because trading is going to require just so much of this stuff. And these dudes, they steal it to feed each other and breed, which is fine, I guess. But here's the chest of the things that we have been collecting thus far. Generally speaking, you find a farmer guy, and the guys with heart damage, those are the dudes that we brought over because their journey was difficult. This man, you can see, we've been trading up with him. He's a journeyman. That's where we got these pies. I'm just trying to max out his trades here. So we take him for all the emeralds he's worth. And, it's probably not really worth doing this because we're going to do other stuff. We've changed plans, like I said. These guys can go about and live their happy lives up here. And down below is where the magic is going to happen, so to speak. Where's my security guard? Oh, yeah. So this guy, he's a bookman, a librarian. He's got a place in here. We've changed a little bit how this works. And this hut here that we built, it has a nice fireplace built in. So, you got your anvil and your little furnace, a fire, some beds, everything that you need to be a blacksmithing type man. And, just a nice little chimney, so that the smoke doesn't fill the inner chambers. Also, you may have noticed this spooky tree. This is a custom-built tree. Placed all these bits myself, which, that has to be one of the hardest things ever. To make a custom tree look natural, I think I did a decent job. I wanted it to look a little spooky and tall and creepy. Oh, there he is. Our security man. His name is Terrence. Terrence the security, yeah, he likes it. We'll name him here shortly. There's Terrence. He comes with the village once they have a certain amount of people. Anyway, if we go into the spooky tree, which is guarded by a gate because villagers can't open gates, you will see it goes down into our underground base, which we have been working on quite a bit. Down there is where all the villager trading hall is going to happen. And in fact, we can close this off and we will no longer need it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And you can see the remnants here. I did get 2 villagers down there. Some of the non-profession villagers. I trapped them in carts, shoved them down there, and we'll go visit them in a second. They're having a great time, let me tell you. Y'all, you got any dirt? Yeah, we got dirt. Okay, let's just get some regular dirt here, and we'll take this down. Now, the problem here is it is a pain to get villagers from here down there. So we give up on that. It's too much work. And also, I have found a better method. So there we go. Beautiful. Now I have a nice little area we could put, I don't know, a campfire there. Although these fools, they will hurt themselves. Look, he's got no job. He said, no job. Unemployed. Give me a workstation. Yeah, whatever. We don't even need this village now. Now that we have our friends down below, we have zero need for this village. So y'all lucky that I'm letting you stay here. This guy, though, he's a nice fella. Old Grandpappy Cod's around here, too. I don't know where he is. This man, he's a librarian man. I don't want projectile protection, so moving on. Let's look at what we have going on down here. I'll just go through this airlock. Okay. And now we have this area down here is nice and safe, because we don't really need it anymore. Like I said, we've been trading with that man for his pies. And let me tell you, they are good. I do enjoy a good pie. So yeah, ran these rails up here, ran them up into this. And this right here is a infinite villager breeder. Now, I did not design this. This came from a design from a man called Impulse SV. I will link his video down below, and that, along with a design by a Logical Geek Boy, are going to comprise our villager trading hall. So what happens here basically is these two, they're very stuck up here in this little container made out of trapdoors and beds. And so they see 4 beds, and there's 2 of them. And if they have enough food in them, which I've filled them with bread, you just toss bread at them and they eat it up. And then they get all lovey-dovey and they create the little babies. And the babies, they fall through this fence post right here, and they fall into this tunnel, into this water trap, and then they get stuck right here. And you can see them. There they are. And I don't know why some plains villagers or whatever, these are savanna villagers, which savanna is where we stole our original villagers from, which you saw in the last episode. So everyone up there is technically a savanna villager, even though it's a desert. For some reason, sometimes when these guys breed, you can see there's a couple different ones. There's a little savanna guy, and these are, I think, plains villagers, which doesn't make any sense because we're in, where are we at? Yeah, see, this is river, desert hills, desert hills, desert hills, river. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's random. I haven't really figured that part out yet, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they are. They sit here until they're old enough. Then their heads grow when they get taller, because when you grow, you get taller. And then they get sucked up that way, and they fall down here into this holding chamber. So basically what we have here is a source of infinite villagers. More villagers than you could shake a stick at, or a shovel. So anyway, when we need a new villager to put into our trading hall, we will grab them from this containment chamber, and we will shoot them down here, and then what happens is they will need a profession, right? Let me just show you that, even though this will be a waste of the villagers, but this is infinite. So a cart shoots out, picks up one of them dudes, boom, and they're down here. And this button, I'm going to remove it because what should happen, dark down here also. What should happen is if you take one of these profession things, and we got some stuff to trade with them, suppose we want him to be a farming man. Well, we will put a composter right there. He will see it, and then boom, he is a farming man, and he will take wheat and trade stuff for it. And if we don't like that trade, we can remove it, and he will turn back to a non-farming man eventually. It also depends on time of day, which if you watch those videos I linked, there's information all about it. The time of day is very important because villagers can only do stuff at certain times of day. So hold on, let me go find out what time of day it is, and then we'll get back at you. Oh yeah, see, this is not the appropriate time of day. So right now he's probably thinking, man, it's not time for doing stuff. I'm a sleepy, tired man. So let's go ahead and we'll take a nap. I'm afraid you're gonna have to go, friend. You're too dangerous to have around. Okay, so Here we go. Now we just need to wait until the day comes. Well, that was unexpected. Oh, good. And I'm at spawn. Oh. Whoa, okay. This is new. What's all this to do? Coin operator Rob told me that there was some stuff going on over here. Carrots? Don't mind if I do. Thanks, rabbits, for sharing your carrots, I guess. I don't really know what this is exactly. But anyway, oh no, I've let one out. I hope that wasn't important. But yeah, I was told there's some giant farms going on. So I shared the news about what I was planning to do with a villager trading hall with all the fine folks on the server. And most of them just said, hey, well, I'll build a farm. I like getting free stuff from villagers. Let's create a massive farm. And damn, this is nice, actually. Very nice. I like it. Excellent job. And I believe there is actually another farm that we need to go visit that Felix the Brett has created. But this is gorgeous, actually. Wow. I like it. Ooh, raw potatoes. That's what you want to eat. So yeah, actually, we're going to need all this stuff. So, and to be clear, that is the idea here. This is all stuff that's meant to be used for villager trading. So I've got the go ahead and use all this stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to snag it real quick. Yoink. What a handsome looking farm. And look at the yield. That's one full crop growth. I didn't grab the pumpkins because I don't have anyone that can trade pumpkins yet. Same with the sugarcane. Don't have any fellers that are looking for that, but we will eventually, so we'll start collecting it. I just wanted to grab some of the basic things that were required. Man, I can't believe how hard I derped on that pig man. I didn't expect him to have a friend. He was just hanging out. I expected him to be, you know, like just a normal feller, but he weren't. He was a murdering man with murdering friends. Behold, some farm stuff, and I found a thing. Feed the bread. Oh, okay. More farm goods. Excellent. This might be, sweet berries. We don't have those yet. And a heart of the sea. I don't even really know what that does, but I have an idea. It's some type of underwater beacon thing. Anyway, we need to go back, get our stuff, and try and do a better job of not getting murdered. Okay, here we are. We are back. Let's put some armor on because that's really what happened last time. We were murdered because we did not have the correct armor. Okay, and now it's too far. Sir, would you like a profession? There he is. Okay, so that's what we were looking for. When we find a trade we like projectile protection, we don't like that one. So we can keep trying and we can turn them into different stuff, but only when this clock is in this range right here. So see the little thing is gone, the sun's gone down. So this man now, he's no longer interested in changing his profession. But anyway, that's the basic idea. We can get this book for 40 emeralds, and that would lock him into this trade. And then we would send him off into our villager trading hall to be built at a later date. And then we would infect him intentionally with a zombie and then cure him, which would lower his trades substantially. And that really is the whole goal of Villager Trading Hall, is to capture the ones we like that have good trades that we want, and then infect them and cure them so those trades are really, really cheap. And then we can mass trade all of the wheat and the renewable resources for things that we desire, such as enchanted books and armor and tools and all of that stuff. But for that that to happen, to cure a villager, you need a potion of weakness, which involves a brewing stand, which is a thing that we have not yet created. That is the task for the day. And the villager trading hall is going to have to wait for another time. That's going to take a lot of work. Probably going to do most of that off camera, just like I did this, because this is really complicated and fidgety. Getting villagers to go anywhere is so annoying. They are the worst. Like the absolute worst. So we need to go to the Nether, which is not this way. We need to go there and we need to find some blazes, and then we need their blaze rods, because that's how you make a brewing stand. And that is next on the list of things to do. So let's just make sure we have all our stuff set up. So I'm actually going to place the bed down here, sleep in it, because this guy, Zombie Pigman, we don't want happen with him to happen again. If you notice, I broke the bed and then he ran down there and slammed me in the face while I was just innocently working on stuff. And that's no good. So we're going to stop that from happening by keeping our bed. And this is some temporary stuff I had put up here in order to keep us, the villagers, from sliding out of there, which we no longer need, but we do need to go to the Nether and find some blazes. Ah, the glorious Nether Hub. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Now, one of the things we did was we actually covered up the area where we go down into, which I believe, yes, is right down here. So I'm going to go ahead and uncover this. Eventually we'll build something here. Man, I love this place. It's looking so good. But we'll slide on down here because this is the fortress that we want to go to. All right, now we're on the lookout for some blazes. Wither skeletons. Well, I guess we can murder them. They're pretty fun. And they have skulls that maybe we could use at some point. Aha! I believe this to be a blaze spawner. Oh god, must kill all things. Blaze, die, die, die. Oh god, oh we got more skeletons. Okay, this is very hazardous. Okay, what is this? A skeleton spawner or a blaze spawner? Oh, it might be a wither skeleton spawner. Oh, God. Them boys, they don't mess about. Ow! Stop! Okay, no, this is a blaze spawner. Oh, God, I should have brought a shield with me. Oh, Lord. This was a mistake that I have made. It's a good thing I got pie. Any blaze rods yet? Nothing. Man. Oh, why did I do that? Still none, huh? Oh, strafing. Skills. Got him. Aha! We have obtained one blaze rod. Oh god, we're dying. Okay, run away, eat some pie. Whenever life gives you trouble, run away and eat some pie. That's my advice. Oh boy, now we got lots of them. Okay, this would have been a fantastic time to have a shield. You know, like that shield that I own, that I created several of. Oh god. Oh no. This is a disaster of epic proportions. Run away and eat pie. Oh, that's a lot of fire. I just want to grab a couple more, you know, like a couple blaze rods. Is that too much to ask? Aha, there's another one. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Man, I think this just looks fantastic at night. Look at this place. Put a lot of work into here. A lot of design considerations. A lot of cats to deal with. Hello, cats. Why are you running away? Be my friend. They are not my friend. They are village cats only. But our mission was successful. We have acquired 2 blaze rods. And now we need some cobblestone. Who's got some cobblestone? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have cobblestone, and we're going to borrow one of these villagers' crafting tables as they sleep. Look at them. They're so tired. Okay. Skadooge and skadooge. And we have a brewing stand. Most excellent. Okay. So that is that was the goal today, was to get this brewing stand, and now we have it. And we can brew all kinds of magic potions, which, as I said, will be required for our villagers when we want to, game the system. Oh, I haven't forgot about you, Terrence. Want a memento, por favor? All right. Grab a couple of them. You know what? Let's go use the one in the village, because that's where we're going to be. Ow. Sorry. Excuse me. Don't mind the very loud banging that's about to happen. Okay. Lieutenant Terrence. Sir? I dub thee Lieutenant Terrence of the Villager Patrol. Very nice to meet you, sir. You're doing fine work keeping this village safe. I bow my head to you. Very good. Okay. So, there's one more thing we need to do today. Today's kind of a catch-up episode. A lot of these things require a ton of work, and that sort of stuff is best done off camera. So I'll pop in, I'll show you what's up, and then I'll move on to the next thing. We will build the Villager Trading Hall here very soon. Not to worry, that will happen. I just need a little bit more time to get all that constructed. But this is the very first part. We have the breeder. But what we must do now is go visit the other farm in the area and our brewing stand. Where are we going to put that? I don't know. We got to figure that out too. And I will come up with something between episodes, and we will throw it down. Maybe an extension on this area. Maybe we can go out over there or something. Who knows? For now, we'll put it there for safe keeping. The next thing we want to do is we want to go visit the farm that Felix the Brett has created over in his area. But we're running low on time. I had a lot to do. I had to build all this stuff. Many things were done. And now we reap the lack of benefits of that lack of planning. And we're going to have to speed things up. What we're going to do is we are going to use some dark skeleton magic to harness the dark magics of the universe. We're going to do that right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just shadazzle that into place. And shadazzle. All right. There we go. Dark magic complete. We have our teleportation chamber, which should take us all the way over to Brett's area. All we need to do is look up and shadazzle. Okay. Ooh, man, that tickles the bones a little bit. Okay, here we are. We've made it to Brett's massive farm. Ignore Seamus. He came here of his own volition and also tied himself to a post. I don't know. He's weird, man. He's a stalker. Anywho, check this out. Man, this is also a very fantastic farm. We are going to have just, so much stuff to trade with these villagers. Holy crap. And I think, there's already some stuff that's been harvested. So we're gonna go ahead and snag these, and then we'll head back. And thanks, Felix the Brett. Much appreciated your good work to the Skellyverse. Ignore that. Okay, well now with our inventories absolutely filled with goods, and this is Compressed wheat, by the way, if you didn't know. Whole ton of wheat, whole ton of potatoes, whole ton of carrots, all the things that our villagers will absolutely love. Definitely got to give a shout out to Felix DeBrett and Coin Operator Rob for helping me out in creating these massive farms. This is absolutely perfect. The villagers are going to be so happy. So now let us go ahead and teleport back to town. Although actually, hold on. Also, Brett went ahead and made a nice little barn here. I like it. Very rustic. Rustic type barn. Very fine. Excellent job. Now, with our inventory absolute chock-a-block full of goods for our friendly villagers, let us head back to the village where we will call it a day. Seamus, meet me back there. You know how to do it. But before we go, we better make sure we leave this teleportation chamber with a warning. Okay, so yeah, just in case the denizens of this area see this here device, we want them to be duly warned. Radiation, and also, you know, count your limbs. I seem to only have one toe on each foot and one hand on each arm, so I think I'm fine, but just in case. All right, let's get out of here. Zoop. Okay, very good. We have made it back without really too much loss of limb or life, just as we wanted. And here we are in the fantastic village, and life is going on just as normal. Now, these dudes are not the ones that we really want to trade with, although we could, I guess. There's no reason not to, other than their deals aren't very good as of yet. I mean, we only get like 2 emeralds for a whole stack of potatoes. So once we get more villagers in our underground area, I think the trades will be a lot better. We will definitely use them to our full advantage. But that is all the time we have for today. So next time, we're going to finish the trading hall. We're going to get villagers down there. We're going to breed them up. We're going to lock in their trades. And then we're also going to infect them with the zombie plague and cure them. It's going to be pretty dastardly, but it's going to give us a lot of access to really easy and fast resources. So until next time, like if you like, subscribe if you want, comment at will, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace out. Excuse me, Terrence. Lieutenant Terrence. Excuse you. I'm doing an outro. He's just making sure everything's okay over here. Nothing to worry about, sir. Just a pie-eating man doing an outro.